I've seen a lot of love slash hate ever since Americans were put on our little hiatus from this app. Whether you're happy because Americans are back in your feed and you've got good content now, or whether you're mad because you lost the new content you got when all the Americans were gone, there seems to be a lot of hate and think that people don't understand why America just absolutely dominates everything. So I kind of wanted to take a few minutes to explain. So please hear me out and tell me what you think in the comments. You see, back whenever America was founded, a state didn't mean what it means today. Back then, a state was its own sovereign nation with its own government, its own economy, and its own laws. By all intents and purposes, what is now considered a country. And the original 13 states, they weren't just territories. They were independent countries that chose to unite under one flag, the flag that we know today as the American flag. Over time, that grew to 50, which is why we now have 50 stars. But what does that actually mean? You see, it means that the U.S. isn't just one country. It's actually 50 economies, 50 governments, 50 different legal systems all working together. Meanwhile, most nations, they've just got one. Now, when it comes to size, that's also something that you don't understand, because America is huge. You think the country of France is big? Our state of Texas is nearly twice the size of France. The entire country of Germany is smaller than the state of Montana. The entire United Kingdom fits inside of Oregon. And if you take all of Western Europe and put it together, you still wouldn't match the landmass of the United States of America. Now, it's not just about landmass either, because climate and biomes mean something, right? We have those too. You guys over in Europe, you have mild seasons, right? And we have that here in the U.S. too, but we also have people that deal with the Arctic tundra of Alaska. You've got Florida man's tropical swamp and Arizona's scorching desert, Colorado's alpine mountains, and the endless plains out in the Midwest. Not only do those biomes bring different weathers, but it also brings a host of different animals and creatures. You can take the entire Amazon rainforest and it would fit in all of America's unnamed forest alone, and you would still have room left over. The Rocky Mountains, while maybe not in grandeur and height, in size and overall area, they rival the Alps. Our beaches would make your blue water and clear water beaches be jealous. Meanwhile, most other countries, they only get one type of climate, maybe two, and that's it. Now, when it comes to resources, that's where America, we really separate ourselves from the rest of the world. You see, most countries, they rely on imports to survive. The U.S., we have the capability to produce everything we need. Oil, we're the largest producer in the world, more than Saudi Arabia or Russia. Agriculture, the U.S. alone grows enough feed to feed entire continents. Finance, the world's largest banks, they're all headquartered right here in America. Entertainment, yeah, you've got some offshoot cultures like Bollywood, but even so, it's still influenced by Hollywood. They run the global entertainment culture. So while other countries depend on outside sources for food, industry, and energy, the U.S. is self-sufficient. I bet you if every country stopped trading with us tomorrow, we would have the capabilities and the resources to be just fine. However, but if America stopped trading with other countries, that would be a different story. Now, we haven't even discussed military and technology. The technology and defense alone is crazy. The U.S. doesn't just use technology. We invent it. Are we the top producer of technology inventions? No, probably Japan is there. But let me tell you something. The internet, it was actually created here in America. The microchips that are in your phone, they were designed here in America. The AI that's changing the world, it's led by American companies. That is used to power the U.S. military. Our military is not only the largest, But because of that technology, it's literally the most advanced. We don't just outspend the next 9 countries combined. We have more aircraft carriers than the rest of the world put together. Guys, we have a fucking space force, literally a military unit designed to operate in the safety of space. Now, let's talk about air superiority as an example. Fighter jets, the F-22 Raptor, it is so advanced, so superior, so proprietary that the U.S. doesn't allow its manufacturer to sell to any other country. Even their new designs are less efficient, less stealth, less advanced than the F-22 fighter, which is our proprietary model. Think about that. The U.S. is powerful enough to lock down an entire weapons platform because they think that no one else could be trusted from it. Now, let me be clear in all this. America's strength doesn't come from this land, the money, or the power that the government seems to take from its citizens. The U.S. has always been a melting pot, a place where immigrants from around the world, people who don't look like me, can come and they can make something greater for themselves and for their families. The advancements that we've made, I'm not naive. The industries that we dominate, they wouldn't even exist without the people who came here seeking for a better opportunity and working for a better future. The scientists, the inventors, the workers, and the dreamers, past, present, and future, they are what make America what it is. So yeah, America, we're powerful enough to stand alone, but the truth is, we're strong because we never have to. So keep thinking that the U.S. is just another country, because once you actually look at the numbers, America isn't just one nation. It's an empire of 50 nations trying their best to operate as one. That's why the U.S. dominates global trade, finance, and culture, and it's why no single country will ever match it. So go ahead and argue in the comments, but remember, the U.S., we're not going anywhere, guys.